things have been. Hi everyone, so sorry for the delay. So things were a bit weird on my computer and I had to switch to a different browser. Anyway, I'm here now and hopefully people can see me. And I'm going to play some music for you tonight. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. It actually kind of worked out well that we're starting a bit later because outside my apartment building people are hitting pots and pans as a thank you to everybody who is on the front lines in hospitals right now. So that was pretty loud for a few minutes, so it's good that we're starting a bit later. I'm going to play a bunch of stuff for you tonight. I hope that you enjoy the show. And thank you for being patient while I got myself on another browser. And we're going to have some fun. So enjoy. So I'm going to start the show with a request from my mom. She wanted to hear the Gabrielle Fauré Sicilien. So I'm going to start with that tonight. This is a beautiful piece. I learned this first, I think, many years ago as a teenager. Obviously, I can play it way better now, and it's really pretty. I hope you enjoy. my mom. This next one is called Fuego Español, and it's by Harold Burston. And it's a piece actually that some of my students like to play, and they have a lot of fun with it. It's really fiery and fun, so I hope you enjoy. That's Fuego Español. So we're going to kind of change up the genre a little bit, and I'm going to play for you a piece called My Blue Cello by a composer called Alan Gout. This is another one of the pieces that my students like to play, and it's really fun. It might inspire some of you if some of my students are watching. Hopefully you'll like this piece and you might want to play it. Just to make sure that everybody's hearing okay. Let me know if there's any problems. Hey guys. Okay, good. Nice to see everybody. I'm glad you can all hear it. That's really good. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms here. So I'm going to keep playing some songs for you, and I hope you enjoy. This next song is called Sweet Rose. And it is a little jazzy song that I found in a book of jazz tunes. One student of mine is playing this right now. And it's super fun. I get to improvise, which I always like to do. And you might recognize it. If you know jazz, you might recognize this too. That was Sweet Rose by a composer called Norgard, who I don't really know that well, but you can look him up. Okay, so we're going to switch gears, and I'm going to play some Bach for you now. Bach was actually a pretty jazzy guy in his time, so you can kind of think of Bach as like the jazz of the Baroque era. And this is the Allemande from his Suite Number 3. string. I haven't been able to buy a new string because of COVID. I kind of ordered one like weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but it hasn't come. So the A string's a little bit on the, well, it's actually pretty authentic to Baroque music because they would have played on some pretty hairy strings, maybe even some catgut. So some of those extra sounds that you're hearing, they're actually kind of authentic. So I'm going to move on now, and I'm going to play a piece. It's a very modern piece by a French composer. It has some really interesting kind of harmonies in it. It's called Zikyat, I believe, or Ekazet, sorry. And I really like this. It has some really low, very melodic, kind of strange lines. Let me know what you think of it, because it's kind of a strange little piece, and I'm sure that some people would really like it, and other people probably wouldn't like it so much. Just give me a second. I lost some of my music here. Just gonna check for the third page of this one, so I have the whole thing. Okay. All right, this is Ekazet by Laurent Rochelle. of you are like, wow, that's really weird. I find it very beautiful. I love to play pieces in the lower register of the cello. It just sounds really gorgeous to me. I know it's super strange, but I hope you enjoyed that one. That was called Ecosette by Laurent Rochelle, and he's a French composer. So I have a couple of really fun things to play now. For those of you who are a bit of a nerd like me, I have a couple of tunes from Star Trek for you. So I'm going to play the Star Trek Voyager theme, followed by a little tune that, if some of you might remember, in one of the episodes, Picard, Jean-Luc Picard, lives another life and he learns the flute, or the recorder. So I'm going to play the tune that he plays. Oh, there's some cool light coming through the window here. This looks really strange. But yeah, I'm going to play one of the tunes that he plays, that he learns. It takes him a lifetime to learn this tune, which is pretty funny. It's called The Inner Light. So this one is Star Trek Voyager, followed by The Inner Light. And here is Captain Picard's flute song, or recorder song, or whatever it was that he played. That's Picard's flute song. So I'm going to now play for you a song that I really, really like. It's by Annie DeFranco, who is a songwriter who I used to listen to a lot when I was a teenager, and I don't listen to her as much anymore, but I really like her songs. And a friend of mine, Tariq Anwar, he put together a guitar part for this. So I'm just going to go over to my computer and turn on the backing track for this song, and then I'm going to be singing and playing cello with the song. So just give me 1 minute. is not what I do. I ain't no damsel in distress, and I don't need to be rescued, so put me down, punk. Maybe you prefer a maiden fair. Isn't there a kitten stuck up a tree somewhere? No, I am not an angry girl, but it seems like I've got everyone fooled. Every time I say something they find hard to hear, they chalk it up to my anger and never to their own fear. Just imagine you're a girl just trying to finally come clean, knowing full well they prefer you dirty and smiling. And I am sorry, but I am not a maiden fair, and I am not a kitten stuck up a tree somewhere. And generally my generation wouldn't be caught dead working for the man, and generally I agree with them. Trouble is you gotta have yourself an alternate plan, and I have earned my disillusionment. I have been working all of my life, and I am a patriot, and I have been fighting the good fight. And what if there are no damsels in distress? Oh, what if I knew that and I called your bluff? Don't you think every kitten figures out how to get down, whether or not you show up? I am not a pretty girl. Don't want to be a pretty girl. No, I want to be more than a pretty Thank you. I hope the balance was okay for that one and you could hear the part. Big thank you to Tarek for putting that together. He put a couple other songs for me as well together, but I didn't learn them in time. So I'm going to be doing them for the next show. The next song I'm going to do is a Soundgarden song called Black Hole Sun. black ocean, won't you come, won't you come? Thank you. I think I have a couple more for you. My music got all mixed up, so I'm just going to take a second to find out what I'm doing for you next. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to play a song. This is a piece by another French composer, though this is actually kind of in the Spanish style. It is called Aries e Barocus para violoncello solo. So I think an Aries, I'm not exactly sure what an Aries is, but this is kind of a fun, fiery piece in a Spanish style. That is Aries e Barocus. Okay, so I think I have one more for you, and this one is going to be Kashmir from Led Zeppelin. Actually, I may have two more. Kashmir and one more. Okay. That is Kashmir. Hope you liked it. And I'm going to end the concert today with a song that I wrote. I believe I might have played this at the last one, but I kind of worked on it a little bit. It's called Love Is Not All You Need. Sorry, I apologize for my lack of organization. My papers are kind of everywhere, but give me a second. I'm just going to find the one that I need. There it is. Love is not all you need. You can't fix this with a song. Your message is that we don't belong. What's at the wall? All twisted and made, chewed up and thrown out, back in our faces. And the truth lies somewhere in between. You say exactly what you mean, and all the poems are burned in sequence. The ashes rise from your glass ceiling, and all your bitter trauma, sadness will take down all this art and madness. No, love is not all you need. The stories you won't ever read, and codes you can't even start to comprehend, in a space that's not yours, space that's empty of all your hate, all your crazy, and rooms with hidden doors and secrets. You put that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry for some of the disorganization. I was a little thrown off by having to change the browser and all this stuff, but I had a really good time. I hope you guys had a nice time listening to the music, and I hope to do another concert like this in a few weeks. Feel free to give me requests if there's something you would like to hear when I play next. That would be really great. I will see you soon. Thank you for coming.